Gods in training, welcome back. I hope you're having an incredible day today. It's the day after Diwali. I just had a Diwali party last night where I was, freestyle rapping, and it was quite fun. Then I had training in the morning, so I had to leave early. And so, yeah, shout out to Priya who invited me to that party. Met Mansi after a long time. Yeah, man, it was fun. Today I want to talk about a very interesting topic, man. And this is actually a topic that resonates very personally to me because it's something that I got directly from Shivaji, okay? Shivaji is the manifestation of Shiva that I mainly talk to. So it's, I guess you could call it a personalization of Mahadev, right? It's like a deity or a being that has a personal aspect to me and can communicate with me. So what I heard is, I seek connection. I do not seek validation because I'm internally validated. Okay, now let that sink in for a second because I think that's such a powerful affirmation. Imagine starting your mornings like that, right? Imagine how powerful that mindset could be for you. Just to think about it, we all crave validation in society, right? A lot of the incels out there, they band together, they hate on women and they hate on each other and other men, and they seek validation from other men so bad, right? You see all of these other men out there and you seek their validation. Think about this. You seek their validation. You need their approval in order to feel okay, feel right. That's fucked up, okay? You gotta understand that you do not need anybody's approval, okay? Even women listening to this right now, you don't need any other woman's approval or guy's approval to do anything. In fact, don't trade your authenticity for that approval because it's not gonna be worth it in the long term. Yeah, for a short hit of that dopamine, it's almost like an addiction, right? That validation is like an addiction, it's a trap. So it feels good in the moment. Yeah, okay, I feel liked, I feel accepted, I feel belonging, right? All the things that we really want. But the validation is a quick, dirty high, right? It's a way of getting it in such a way that you seek it externally, right? And this is what these ancient texts have kind of misinformed us of. They give you all these parables and stories to create more separation and an understanding that God is external. They've made you believe that God is separate from you, that it's out there, it's up in the sky somewhere. The real people who have done the inner work, who know the occult things that are in the background, right, that are going on. It's like the information of all of those secret societies and things aren't necessarily good or evil, but they understand that the pendulum keeps swinging. So they're able to fine tune through the chaos, whereas we as ordinary folk, okay, are not able to. So really get sharp about these things, okay? Whatever is happening on a global level and you keep getting polarized. Look, left wing and right wing, they're two wings of a bird. You need both to fly, okay? So the Democrats are right, the Republicans are right. Okay, both are right in their own reality, and it is only when both of them decide to be right together that they're going to shift in that frequency and become the alchemist that looks at both polarities and dualities, right? So this is what I'm really telling you is, first of all, you got to feel internally validated. Know that you are enough as you are. You are complete, you are whole, okay? But then a lot of you would say, like, okay, if I'm complete and whole, then why would I have all of these experiences? Well, that's the fun of life, right? That's the joy, that's the novelty. That's the feeling of like, oh, there's newness. There's not just, I get a job, I get married, and then that's it, right? That's what most people is just like, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. That is the extent of my reality. Whereas the true shamans know, I'm not gonna stop there, right? I'm not gonna put a full stop in my experiences there. I'm gonna take this to a whole nother level, okay? And it's gonna be way better than I've ever imagined, because the universe has a greater plan for me than I could ever imagine, man. When you keep making judgments and imposing your will and going, that's good, that's bad, that's good, that's bad, you start being in reaction. You start living in reaction. And when you live in reaction, you have no control. over your reality. You're just kind of going with it. Now, I'm not saying don't go with the flow, because the whole point is you want to move with the stream, because then you can move 2 times faster or 10 times faster, right? Now, I'm not saying like go with the flow, like suddenly go get the jab or whatever, like everybody's doing it. I'm saying have some discernment, right? Have some, I mean, hey, that's right for certain people, that's not right for other people, right? We understand that. Your life is your life, right? Your reality, your rules, right? And so if somebody else is deciding that this is what it means, this is how you have to do it, this is how, you know, forget about it, right? Live according to how you want to live, right? Don't let someone come in here to be the authority of your life, okay? Because you are the one who's editing the script. If you have a bunch of different editors for your movie, they're going to take all the credit. But if you have a team that manifests with you, you're going to get there faster. It's going to be smoother. Okay? Because manifestation works even better when 2 people, 2 brains are better than 1, right? In one manifestation. So this is why we have the adepts community, because we're almost like a manifestation echo chamber, right? We're helping each other evolve and grow and expand in that way. Okay? And we're very understanding. We're reasonable, you know? We're not like, oh, we won't take you, you know? You do good work for us and you join. Okay? Maybe you can't pay with money, but you pay with something. You pay with energy, you do work for us, you make reels for us, you know what I mean? Like, you do the work, you get the rewards. And that's it. You don't have to overthink this process. PrimalSutraMysterySchool.com. Send me a message, okay, if you want to join that. So what I was saying is, the universe does not make mistakes. And the cycles will keep on going, okay? The way that they've been going, they're going to repeat, okay? Cycles are going to repeat. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times, right? It's a cycle, it's a cycle, it's a cycle. It keeps moving like this, okay? And we as the priest beasts understand that we are moving with both polarities above, looking like a hawk at the situation, knowing that we can move forward and transmute it. Okay? This is pleasure alchemy, the ability to make anything into bliss. That's the art form that we're teaching. That is one of the greatest practices that you can teach yourself, because imagine feeling bliss wherever you go. Man. Right now you're relying on some other thing to give you that bliss, other than your own mind. But maybe your mind is just stuck on autopilot, thinking a bunch of different things, right? That aren't even relevant to your reality, right? You're thinking about a bunch of things that just are like sidetrackers, right? They're like the biggest distractions on planet Earth, probably, right? Just coming in and being like, oops, did you forget about this thing that happened in 3rd grade? And you're like, bro, I thought I dropped that ages ago, but that's still there, like a tinge of it, right? And that happens when you don't validate yourself and your experience in the present moment, when you don't celebrate your life, when you don't really look at your life and be like, bro, I did some cool shit, man. What the fuck, right? Now I feel like I'm not comparing well to others and other people are doing better than me and I'm not, you know? That, you're stuck in duality, my friend. You're stuck in this duality trap. You're getting so polarized. You get what I mean? Yes, I have an enemy. And having an enemy in mind is a powerful concept. But that is only if you understand your personal enemy. So what is my personal enemy? It's fear. If I represent an embodied flow state, okay, which I've decided, I've cut off all other distractions that don't allow me to do that, I'll become the flow state master, the flow state guide. People come to me with that tech of understanding how to get into an altered state of mind, how to tap into these states on command. So the opposite of flow would be apathy or fear or stuckness, right? And that is my enemy. Every single day I understand that's my enemy, okay? But I'm not polarized by it. I'm not like getting swung by it. In terms of that stuckness, yeah, it tries to stop me at times, but that gives me more excitement, engagement. Ooh, I have something to fight against. I have a challenge as a man. That's the most exciting thing for me, bro. Like, honestly, like, we need to exert effort. That is testosterone as men, right? We need to exert effort. If we don't exert effort into something, we're going to be these docile, timid, sheepish, like, kind of guys, that don't express themselves, that are constantly looking for mommy in other women, and are constantly, in this pattern of seeking, chasing women, rather than what? Magnetizing, embodying, understanding. I know social media changed it all for everybody, right? Because what if your clout was not in response to anything on the external world? Okay, let's say DJ Khaled shouted me out on a story or something like that. If I got attached to that clout, guess what? That's not my clout. You see, that's DJ Khaled's clout coming in and seeping and leaking into adding to my clout, which I don't even want that, bro. Like, whatever. Like, yeah, if he wants to shout me out, go for it. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm not like super attached to like, oh my gosh, another one or whatever, And that's no disrespect to the guy. I'm sure he has a lot of great things that he's done, right? Honestly, man, it's about how you carry yourself, okay? That is what is going to be your ultimate teacher. Because I've met a lot of celebrities in my life. Their clout really doesn't mean shit to me, okay? It really doesn't. I've met Aaron Dowdy before. I've met Ralph Smart before. These are all spiritual YouTubers, right? I met them back in the day. Still, yeah, they were expansive lessons, They're just people like me, It's like I didn't consider them different from me. I wasn't like, oh, that's a YouTuber and I'm not, I never had that separation in my mind. I wasn't like trying to, use them as validation. I understood that their message resonated with me, and so I'm going to lean in and, tap into their teachings, and I had them on a podcast. I'm not chasing validation anymore. I'm creating life force. You get that? Like, I understand that me doing kickboxing this morning, that's going to give me life force energy. Even though I feel a little bit drained afterwards, I know it's going to give me the benefit. Like, right now, this video is lit because of that. You get what I mean? Like, that energy is transferred over into this energy, because energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed, and that's what the alchemist understands. Okay? So nothing is bad, nothing is good, it all is. Enlightenment is accepting all for what it is. Okay? Can you accept everyone and everything in your life right now? Right now, can you, or will you accept everything in your life? Even the things that seem like, oh man, I want to push that away. I can't even look at that, man. Oh, dude, just put that away, right? That's the area that you most actually need to lean into. Why? Because it's always in the back of your mind. You're thinking about it day after day. I'm going to do this thing. I'm probably going to... And then your thoughts are coming in and creating doubt, right? It wasn't like you turning water into wine, right? If you have doubt, you cannot do it. Jesus could not do it when other people were around him that doubted him. You see what I'm saying? So you have to actually get to the point where you believe in yourself. Through subliminals, through supplements, through character work, through acting work, my TPM tech, through the pleasure alchemy, through all of these principles, I understand I can become an embodiment of that tantric flow, right? I can embrace and embody that pleasure and feel so good within my own beingness that I'm internally validated, right? I know that my self-talk treats me like the most highest level celebrity in the world, right? I don't need to, get validated by Usher in order for me to feel good about my own reality. I don't, okay? I don't need to get into some club that gives me a green stamp on my arm that tells me that I'm good enough. I don't need that. I am good enough because I exist here and I chose this incarnation for a reason, to heal people and heal this planet. That's why you're on this channel resonating at my frequency right now, understanding these teachings from your own lens, right? Because you're going to take this and adapt it, weave it into your internal world, and then move with it. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're Primal Sutra. Okay? Some call us a cult, some call us a religion. Doesn't matter what you call us, okay? We are a movement that is going to bring back that peak performance shamanism again. The old ancient teachings with the new insights, the new understandings of life. And once we can move with this energy, I understand I'm just there to connect with others. I'm not there to seek their validation. Okay? Their validation is not going to fully fill me. My desires are fulfilling. My desires are fulfilling as a byproduct. Why? Because they're my desires. Okay? Because this is what I want. Man, when you get really clear about your desires, you also have to get clear about your boundaries. And that's the next level up, right? Man, I love the fact that I can just shift my reality anytime that I choose, right? But I also have standards. Like, for instance, I told you about the Diwali party as I started, right? I have standards, I have discipline. So I have to yeah, there was a 15 minutes that I stayed longer, but that was a personal choice. Because I wanted to be with my friends and see them, you know? So it's like, that has to be so clear to you, man. You have to be in control of this machine. This physical body, this mind, this spirit. And I'm not saying you're the only one in control. You gotta co-create with this invisible life force that's permeating all around you. And again, man, like I was saying, you wanna be internally validated, okay? You wanna feel like I am so safe within myself. You're probably a sexy dude or a sexy gal in real life, right? You probably are, but you haven't tapped into that. Why? Because you've been brought up in a culture that's been shaming sexuality. Right? And so you feel like, oh, maybe I should do this a little bit different, or I don't really know, and maybe I could. What is it with guys shaming girls for, you know, being sexual and doing OnlyFans and all these things? Okay? It's gonna break the nuclear family. You see, again, it's from a fear. It's from a fear-based mentality. You get what I'm saying, guys? I'm not here to sit here and be like, Trump is bad, or Biden is bad, or this person is that, or that person is this. Bro, you're not the judge. We're not the judge, but Judgment Day is coming. Okay, so, hey, we might as well live up to our potentials. Okay, we might as well live up to that Krishna, that Christ consciousness within, that connects us with all beings, that connects us to the bodhicitta, that connects us through with that power, that empowering, you know, level of connection within ourselves that just makes us feel so whole and so free. Hey, do you guys know that feeling where you just feel so free? You just got one with yourself and you don't need anybody to tell you who you are, what you're doing, or what you're about. You're just like, that's me, man. That's what I do. That's who I am. That's how I sound like. And I'm going to expand. And I'm going to expand. And I'm going to expand. That's the energy of internal validation. You feel this expansion, right? Because you're already fulfilled. And everything else that comes up is a bonus. I have fresh, good-ass prana that I'm breathing in. That's spirit, that is life. Being connected to breath, being connected to the physical body. Okay? The inner engineering, as Sadhguru calls it, okay? Now I know he has a specific, you know, protocol, but I'm just calling it inner engineering because that's really what it is. It's understanding your inner world. Okay? And moving it in such a way that it starts to become your ally. It starts to become your comrade. Becomes your brother in arm, your sister with blisters. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing that is going to move the needle forward when you truly understand this. And I know we might do some of this stuff unconsciously, like the validation seeking. I know I probably do it unconsciously at times, right? But then again, it's like, I'm really not attached to it. If I want to do it, that's cool. You get what I mean? If I want validation and I crave validation and I get it, that's cool. That's fine too. You know what? I'm not attached to that either. You get what I mean? So it's like, you can't let any concept make you its prisoner. You get what I mean? Like, a certain concept or frame of reality will keep you in its shackles. Like, oh yeah, I'm red pill, bro. You know, I've always been red pill. You know, I'm never gonna become a black pillar. And then one day you find yourself, you know, scrolling down the black pill and really resonating, but you can't even, you know, lean into it. Or let's say you're a black pillar and you want to improve yourself into red pill. You want to start going to the gym and things like this. And you just want to start moving with your energy, right? It's like you can't because you're stuck in that weird paradigm. But what if you were the doctor that makes these pills, right? Let's take that example. You're the mad scientist that makes a lot of these pills, and you say, fuck it, I'm gonna build a pharmacy, okay? I'm gonna be a orange pill, black pill, purple pill. I'm gonna use all of them at the right moments, right? That's a different frame of reality, bro. I don't even know if someone has that intelligence or the tech to really understand what I'm saying here. Because some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but well, that's a weird analogy, or they're not gonna get that. But some of you are going to get that. You put on the hats to do the thing. I want to do social media, I put on my social media hats. That way I'm not draining my energy of me doing everything. You see what I'm saying? So multiple personality order, okay? This is why the acting tech is so powerful, you know? I could be a British chap if I wanted to, you know? I could just talk like the way, Jay, you're not here anymore because you left our call because you called us demon worshippers or whatever, but now you're gone. So fuck off, okay? Feels good to say that as an Indian guy, right? Make a British accent. That's for my people. I'm just playing. Anyway, love you British chaps, okay? Fuck yeah. I've lived in London actually for a whole year, bro. Amazing place, okay? A little bit, you know, the weather gets to you, I get that, but it's a great place, man. It's a lit place, to be honest with you. I saw Drake performing at the O2 there, so it was lit. Well, there's always gonna be people distracting you and taking you off of your mission, you know what I mean? Like, we had someone show up to our channeling, basically, and they were like, wait a second here, you know, he's showing attitude. And Ryan G completely shut him down. No, you listen here, right? You're in our call. Right? And so people think that they're the authority on the subject just because they post a bunch of spiritual memes. Like, for real, dude? For real? Yeah, the memes are helpful, but it's like, what are you actually saying? What is your message? What is your mission? What are you putting out there? Okay, is this going to change and wake someone up from their dull trance of humanity, which a lot of us are in, unfortunately? We gotta be the one who are the trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay? Have other people follow you. Have other people look for your validation. That's completely valid. Okay? Validation. Okay? You are internally valid. Your truth, as much as it's difficult for other people to hear your truth, it's still internally valid. You get that? You are internally valid, validated. That means what? It's real. It's authentic. You're not putting on some kind of a show, like a mask, because it's showtime all the time. That's one of our quotes. Bro, in my living room, chilling like sideways with my head kind of tilted to the side a little bit, like that is how I'm living, bro. You want to look at that and cast judgment and like, yo, pearls before swine, right? What if I gave a bunch of newbies some advanced spiritual tech? They're going to destroy themselves with it. Do you guys get that? All right, this is why we have an adept school. So we train you, we teach you, right? A lot of people have Kundalini experiences and they get fizzled out. They get flustered, they get sent off some weird direction, some rabbit hole somewhere in some Burning Man. And then they're just looping, right? They're just going from festival to festival, man. Okay? Hey, you can be a consumer all you want, but there comes a time when you become a creator. You understand your God or goddess within you that starts to create, that starts to energize and put this energy out there in the world. Not be so afraid of it. Because why? Why would you be afraid of expressing your most natural self, your raw, authentic truth? Because you're not internally validated. You're seeking some kind of a pat on the back from your dad or your boss, right? You're looking for that in other people. Whereas what if what you are looking for changes? What if you are already valid internally and all you're seeking is just connection? I'm connected with you, right? We feel a vibe, we feel a connection. That's what we're looking for. Let's get it today. Upward spiral gang. May we never be the same again. Take care. Us. May the flow be with you.